What's going on, everybody? Alright, team. This is this is really probably the last game I got to put up till we play a few more games. But you will notice this team's record. They have 142 wins, 38 losses, which means these guys have played a lot of games together. At this point, we're 2-1. I think this is the second game of us playing with Banana Man at center. Yeah, I mean, so this when you play a game like this, a team like that that's played that many games now, keep in mind when you see a record like that, I don't know if 3v3 games are included, but nonetheless, this team has played a lot of games. You know, even if they have played a lot of 3v3, the core of this team has played a lot of games together, which is more than likely like the point guard, the shooting guard, and the center. So it's a good measurement of strength to know where you're at as a team. You know, if you can beat a team like this, it should do nothing but give you confidence. You understand that in a game like this, your mistakes have to be very minimal. Movement has to be really good. Defense has to be sharp. And it's a game where you do not want to continuously get beat by the same thing. It's going to be a game of runs. We're probably going to get out sometimes in this game. They're probably going to get out sometimes in this game. It's going to be a game of runs. One thing we need to do a lot better job of, fellas, is stop giving up the back door. All right, I get it. Rule of thumb for me on defense, period, is don't get beat by the same move twice, especially twice in a row. Alright, it's okay to get beat. You know, if somebody hits you with a move and score on you, whatever, that's fine, because you have to adjust to what somebody is doing. For example, if y'all was going against me, and y'all constantly see me making layups, at some point you're not going to want to keep me just making layups. You have to make an adjustment and not get beat by the same move. So if I beat you off the dribble, like I said, let's say I beat you one-on-one, the next time I come at you, I shouldn't be able to beat you with the same move and score. If I constantly back you down and score, eventually you gotta be smart enough of a team to switch and put a bigger defender on me so I can't keep backing down and scoring. If I keep passing it to the wing and cutting down and scoring, eventually you have to sit down deep enough so I can't continually do that. And then at some point, if you're really, really smart and your IQ is high, you'll realize that after I done scored about 10 points, I'll say, you'll realize I never took a three-pointer. So at that point, your defense should adjust to allow me to shoot the ball. Whether it be a three-pointer, whether it be a moderately contested midi, but you should be daring me to shoot at the point I get 5 layups. That's how you play defense. It's a constant thing where you never want to get beat by the same thing. So for us, them back doors, fellas, like, the best thing I could tell y'all about it is like everything y'all looking for as far as a tutorial or how to do something, how to not give up something, is in the Discord. As far as not getting beat back door, I don't think you need badge. Off the press will help. That way, if they run by you, you can just hit the left trigger, and it should make it tougher for them to get by you. But nah, for real, if you don't want to get beat back door, give them enough room to receive the catch, and you run out to contest. But if you constantly are hugged up on your opponent, I tell people when you're off the ball and you're hugged up on your opponent, that's like the worst thing you can do as a defender. I mean, even for me, like I don't shoot the ball, so if y'all guys are sitting in the corner and the defender is hugged up on y'all, that's that much more space for me to operate. You're not going to get a chance to switch if I blow by somebody. If you do help down, you're going to give up a corner three because you're not going to be able to recover back in time. So that to me, that's bad defense. And like I said, I understand it. If you get beat backdoor the first time, cool. If the second time you react to it and they just kind of let the guy blow by you anyway, that's a sign that should tell you that he either has slippery off ball or some type of badge that's allowing him to do so. And if that's the case, you got to give him a lot more room so you don't get beat backdoor. And then besides that, it's all a communication thing. You have to know that if you're going the corner and I'm going the ball, and the guy beats me to your side, I want you from the corner to pick up the ball so I can then rotate and pick up your man in the corner. So in these games, when we're playing against these teams that, like I said, mistakes are minimal, you got to be able to adjust on the fly. You got to be able to constantly put pressure on them by scoring. All the little details of what we've been going over in the rec and in these team games should come into play. One thing we have to do offensively better is just building upon momentum. We have to learn how to create it. Mainly you create momentum through defense, but create momentum and then you build on momentum. And you build on my momentum by getting the easiest shot possible in rhythm every time after you done got the lead. For example, if we're up, let's say we just got up 4. If we just got up 4, the last thing you want to do is give up a 3. Right? You don't want to give up a 3. You want to play good enough defense. And what I mean by give up a 3, that does not mean give up the back door. That just means do what I'm saying. Like you give them enough room to catch, you live with the contest. If we're up 4 or more points, the goal defensively should be forcing 24 seconds. That means being smart about when you gamble. It should be smart gambles. Stay in the passer lane. Right there, that's great defense by Blaze. You see, he was back enough so he didn't get beat back door, and then he showed the contested jump shot. Even if he got bombed, he rotated down to the corner. That was perfect. I can go back and watch what I was talking about. But right there, you play like that, you force a bad shot or you force 24 seconds, and then you take advantage on the other end by scoring. Alright. And like those times that we're up 4, or we might have been up 7 and we try to gain momentum, we have to do a better job of shot selection and just not turning the ball over. I would much rather us take the whole shot clock to try to get a great shot than to force up a bad one or make a bad pass and turn it over. You know, like the things that we kind of do bad is like we'll get up a good 4 to 7 points, have a clear fast break, but we don't get any points off that fast break. You know, we get baited too easily, or that's the time we probably could have slowed down, got me the ball, but set everybody running. And when you're running on the break, you run according to what the ball is doing. Alright, so if you're the first person with the ball in your hands, you have to keep the ball in the middle. Now, if you caught it and you're on the wing and you're a shooter, you have to be looking to stop and take that 3 in transition. You cannot look to get all the way to the rim. You have to, because what you want to always do to the defense is keep them guessing. If I'm running down the middle and you on the wing and it's the defender between both of us, you have to stop at that 3-point line to at least make the defender want to take out the 3. I'm the only person that's probably going to go to the rim and score with some success. All because, I mean, that's what my build is made to do. I can get a contact dunk, or I'm a really good passer, so I can always make a play happen. Everybody else, you guys are 3-point shooters. So we got like a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1 fast break. Use shooting to your advantage. Don't run all the way down there, allowing a defender to contest, either stop him for a three, or even think about stopping him for a mid-range jump shot. You know, a lot of times I'm always running with a chance to catch a rebound, so stop and take a great shot. And if we take great shots, you know, that's how you continually build momentum offensively. Now, you see in this game, we was kind of up, I believe, close to the end of the third, and definitely like once we got around 3 minutes in the fourth, this game got really tight and really competitive. And that's one of those things I'm talking about, building momentum. You will watch the other team build momentum just by undisciplined defense. For me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When it comes to playing 2K, I know pretty much how the game is gonna go midway through the second quarter. Midway through the second quarter, I can tell y'all whether we can beat this team or whether this team is going to give us a lot of problems and we got to try to find some way to edge it out. I promise y'all that. I can tell y'all based off by how they're moving, how they're rotating defensively, and how easy it has been for us to score, whether the game, like whether we're going to win or lose that game. That's how good I am at 2K. I can watch other teams play, and I'm telling you, midway through the second quarter, I can tell you which team is going to win the game and why. That comes from just playing basketball in real life, going out there and dominating in real life, and then, you know, I've been playing video games for a really long time, so especially like sports video games, so I pretty much know what's going to happen. I can read momentum well. You know, I can do all these different things. And I'm not saying you guys have to get to where I am as far as 2K knowledge or even basketball knowledge wise. But I do want us to be a really good team. So for you guys to know, and if y'all, the only way y'all know this for real is if y'all watch the videos, even though I done said it multiple times, but it's actually kind of coming together. I'm trying to get to a point where I can pay you guys to play. You know, have some type of income coming in that will give you guys some type of incentive, and I mean like a decent amount of money to play 2K. You know, to play more team games, to get more serious about the game. Could help you guys out. You know, if you got a part-time job, the money I'm trying to give y'all could really help y'all out. But I only want to pay you guys based on how committed you can be for the team. When it comes to this, like I said, I'm not kicking nobody off the team. I do feel like everybody, I'm going to let you guys know this now, everybody's not going to get paid the same amount. It is what it is. Everybody's not going to get paid the same amount of money. It depends on how much of a budget I could create for you guys. But like I said, it should never be less than like $200, probably like every 2 weeks or so. It shouldn't be less than that. You know, if anything, I probably pay you guys once a month just because it gives me a chance to balance out the businesses that I'm setting up, but that's eventually the goal. And that's why it was important to get 10 people. I plan to, you know, once I do come back to playing, I do plan to play for the next 4 or 5 years. That's a good 4 or 5 years where you should be able to rack up some money courtesy of me. You know, and all you got to do is do what you do now and playing 2K. But let's say if you're one of those guys that ain't really on, ain't got time to play, don't get once money gets involved, try not to get too emotional. Understand that, you guys are playing for free now, and that's what it is. Like, if you're not getting paid or not getting paid as much as you think you should, I won't care. Like, it's going to be a standard for me. Like, if you guys can hop on and play, if we play a decent amount of games, I want to reward you guys for that. Kind of like what we went through this year has been pretty bad. I probably wouldn't have paid too many people. But as of late, like, when we play like this and we didn't play, I'll say this, we should be playing at least about 10 games a week. If we play 3 games on Tuesday, 3 games on Thursday, and let's say we play 4 games on the weekends, that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Between that time, we just play 4 games. That's about how much we should be playing 10 games a week. And I would even take that down if we're going to have some practice days. Like, if we're just going to sit there and practice a couple of times a week, then at that point, I say we should play at least probably like 6 games a week, which is just like 2 games, just about every time we do play. And we decide to play team. We should be just playing 2 of those games and then we can hop off. Simple. It'd be an easy way to make some money, some extra money, just for doing something we was going to do anyway. But if you do plan on trying to make more money from me, I do expect you to hop on more. You might have to be acceptable to a certain build, because I do play more than just team, even though all I want to play is team. I do play 2v2, 3v3, all the way up to 5v5. So, as you can see in the 4th quarter, this team, ripped me a couple of times off a good double team up top. One thing about that, if I'm getting I'm starting to realize where teams are starting to, like, get the steal from. And the only reason why I cannot exploit that is because I'm missing a read on a cut. Like, for them to be able to pressure me where they can get a steal means somebody had an open layup. And I'm trying to, like, this is why I watch film, to try to see who I'm supposed to send ahead of time. Especially if I'm coming down the court and they double teaming. I should be able to send somebody to the rim. And they have to be smart enough to be right outside the paint to where they won't get called for 3 seconds and give me a chance to run down, make the defense rotate, and we can get an easy bucket. That way it'll stop me from getting ripped so much. I'm starting to see the spots where I'm getting ripped from the most. Something I need to work on to get better. But as you can see, 4th quarter, right now it's a 9-point ball game, and watch how this other team builds momentum. Like I said, he's picking me a full court. They show a double team there, show another double team there. And at this point, this is where I kind of get a little flustered, because I probably should have sent the person up top down the middle. And I didn't do it, I believe, just because Reggie didn't have any driving dunk or standing dunk. So, and being able to dunk in some of these situations is very important. But this other team, like, they're doing a great job of starting to build momentum. We're going to keep trying to force them into tough shots. And like I said, that's a great job. We got the ball out, got an easy bucket, but I'm telling you, this other team kept fighting the entire time, which is good for them. They took good shots, But that's the situation I'm talking about. Right there, Blaze possibly had a 3-point opportunity that he should have took. He got it to me and I got the bucket, but, like, that's where we need to be better at. Another thing, going against these very small point guards where they can pretty much make greens even in your face, even if you have good contests. Like, it's very important that we all work together to get a stop. Right there, that's great defense. They get the ball out. No, great foul on our part. We normally don't do that. But here you go. Right there, he gets another wide open look. He kind of beat me, stopped right in the middle, didn't give a chance for the defender to help. And here comes this full court pressure. And right there, that's a very dangerous pass. Right there, great steal by him. And that's what I mean. They're starting to build momentum. Right there, I miss another layup. Typically you miss a layup on one end, you give up something on the other. We gave up a three. And now it's all of a sudden, again, full court pressure. I have nobody that's turning back to me, so I have nowhere to throw the ball to. And this is what I mean. They're doing a great job of building momentum. So right there, the double team's there. They try to rip me. And this is what I'm saying. This is where I need to get better at. I see where the cut is now. But it's something that we can only go over in practice. Because in a game this live, by the time I say it, as you see us thankfully get the ball off in time. By the time I actually say it in a live game, the defense is going to rotate in time, and like I said, it's a thing where you can't get beat by the same thing twice. Right now, the point guard's doing a great job with the screen and roll. Help is not coming fast enough, or we can't bait them well enough. Great pass. I think we at the free throw line, and this is pretty much where the game. We won the game thanks to Blaze knocking down those free throws. But all in all, good game. I hope you guys are watching these videos, getting something out of it. And let's just keep building. Let's keep playing and keep building. It's been Lethal. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.